The support of family and friends is going to be critical in your long-term poker success. So, no man is an island. When I made the decision to start playing full time, or started considering that as a potential decision, a big part of I guess a big prerequisite to making that happen was to sit down, and the first thing I did was talk to my wife Katie, and we talked about the pros and cons of me playing full time, and I had to show her the results, and we kind of did what I did earlier, which is compare the different options. I looked at what could happen with poker, and then I looked at what could happen with my job teaching, and then when she thought it made sense for us as a couple to have me playing, then I had a similar conversation with my parents and with her parents, and I was fortunate enough to have their blessing in doing so. Now, I also had really good poker friends on whom I relied to help me through the tough times of when you're going through downswings, or things are just downswings or break even stretches, or whatever. Those are some of the things that your friends and your family won't really understand, what it's like to be in that dark place of seemingly never being able to, or not having won in a long time, and feeling like you might never win again, and just having a lot of personal doubt. So having players, other people that play for a living, being able to talk to them and share experiences, and having them sometimes sweat you, or being able to sweat them and get a better sense of, realize that there's a light at the end of that tunnel. It's something your friends and family that don't play poker are not able to give you, but if you have good poker friends, they certainly will. And the last thing that I want to talk about is making time for both. So any kind of relationship, anything worthwhile, you're going to have to continue investing in that. So it's also pretty easy to become completely immersed in what you're doing with, especially with something like poker, where you can be just tied to your computer, and you've got your not in real life friends all over the world, and but if you just become completely fixated on poker, then your other relationships are going to start suffering, and when that happens, that's going to spill over. There's a chance that your family members can start resenting the fact that you're playing poker, and that's going to start becoming a stressor in your life, and that's certainly going to affect your game. So, I mean, your job should be to make sure that your friends and family are not resentful of the time that you're spending playing poker, and to do so, make time for them, and make sure that they get to reap the full benefits of you playing as well. So it's a difficult thing to balance, but it's absolutely critical to consider this, and to set up the right kind of foundation, so that everyone is supporting you in what you're doing.